7 email on Twitter, The Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Lust Shards, Tate's Path. So y'all, we are moved into the new place, and I'm sure y'all have noticed a bit of an echo. Not much I can do about it right now. We just have to fill the place with more stuff to kind of absorb the sound, to keep it from bouncing off the walls. So yeah, pretty bare bones right now. We just went out for a grocery and like appliance run. Pretty expensive, but you know, moving into a new place, it's gonna be like that. But anyway, y'all, if y'all can get past the echo, y'all can join me for a new episode of Tate's Path. Can't wait to jump right back in. So alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright, I understand. Going back, you said you're not evil, so you were imprisoned because of your good deeds and charity work then? I can sense the sarcasm, but you were right. I was very much evil in your eyes, but my priorities changed over the years. I just want to get out of here. I'd become a saint if it means I can breathe again. I am eternally suffocating. Can you imagine it? Eternal. Suffer. Alright. Fine. If you're really telling the truth, which I'm still skeptical about, I'll do it. You will? Yeah, I need all the help I can get anyway. I'm not the strongest out there. I mostly got here out of dumb luck. Hell, I would have missed my first day of school if nobody found me in that hole. Maybe even die. Hole? Long story. So, if I want to graduate, I'll need help. And I cannot go home. I have to be strong no matter what. As I touch the crystal, it starts to get dimmer, and a voice in my head suddenly starts speaking. Oh man, this is already so amazing. Hey, can you take some deep breaths for me? I find it weird, but I do just that. It's not like it's hurting me. That's the stuff. Oh, I can see now what you meant by music earlier. Is this always playing in the back of your head? Pretty much. Fascinating. Now, I am a demon of my word. Here's how it works. You can call upon me whenever you're in a tough situation, and I'll help you out. Now, unfortunately, your body is way too weak to summon me all the time or at the full power, so you'll have to choose your times carefully. I don't want to be classified as evil because you thought that making me demolish a building for you wouldn't hurt your body that much. Plus, it's in my best interest to keep your body healthy. I can still cast weak spells and do weak attacks from within your body if you order me to. But it's best if we don't do that, don't do this often. Hoy, can you hear me? Yes I can. Are you listening to me? So you can read my thoughts. Technically. Can you read all my thoughts? Not all of them, no. Just the ones you're not guarding. That's sinister and awesome. Can I see your face now? What? No. What's wrong with you? You can't just ask a demon to show their face. Not so suddenly, at least. Maybe after we get to know each other better? That's an acceptable compromise. And before I forget, there's a little side effect of this whole ordeal. And you're telling me now? Relax, it's not the end of the world. My presence in your body will, well, make you hornier, so to speak. Why? How does that even work? Because I don't have a body of my own. Most of my physical feelings will be transferred to you to some extent. Being a demon, I don't get hungry for normal food, or even thirsty, or even tired. Lucky you. But I sure do need some action from time to time. That's weird, but it's not a deal breaker. I can live with it. Maybe. Hopefully. Great. Now then, I will open the door. The meeting hall is on the left. Just go back to where you came from and go left. You're welcome. The door reappears where it was when I walked in, now wide open. I remain rooted on the spot, shuffling my legs and fidgeting with my hands. A slight blush appears on my face. Well, go on. I want to feel some fresh air, too. I've been trapped in that gem long enough. I mumble some words under my breath. What was that? I was just thinking, you did say, but I'm not begging or anything. No pressure. I just spit it out. When will you use my body, like you said? I'm doing it already. You're probably thinking of some kind of painful possession, but I'll just stay in your head. You won't even know that I'm here. Unfortunately, the only way for me to interact with the outside world is for you to summon me. In rest, I can experience everything you experience. Second now, water time. It's just been a full day of just moving stuff all day. My mate and I are tired. Oh, I can see through your eyes, feel through your skin, and even be somewhat affected by your emotions. Oh, you seem disappointed. It's unusual. I thought this deal was maybe a bit too good for you and not beneficial enough for me, considering that you can't even muster the power to summon and free me yet. So possession is where this relationship stops. I want to have sex with you. Oh my god. If possible. Oh. What can I say? Well, I'd love to. I mean, I'll give you the privilege. And if you insist, I believe we can sort something out. I wasn't expecting your eagerness, but I appreciate it. It really took him by surprise there. I did not think the answer would be yes. It was mostly a joke, but I won't back down now. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna do that. Yeah, not doing that right now. No, everything is fine. I'm fine. Stop asking. Don't make me regret my decision. Now, should we get out of here? You'll be late. Damn. I thought something interesting would happen. Besides getting semi-possessed, that is. I walk out the door. Nothing seems to have changed. I take out my phone to check the time, and to my surprise, the time is the same. I mean, I'm still late, but at least I'm not completely missing the gathering. Your body is filthy. What? Your fur is sticky and your clothes have dust in them. That's because of the hole. That won't do. May I clean you up before anybody sees us? With a spell? No, with my tongue. Of course a spell. I need your permission to cast it. Don't let me stop you. Lick me up. The next second, a gust of wind goes through my clothes and fur, and suddenly no more sticky feelings. Ooh, excuse me. Actually, I think I'm cleaner than I was just before falling in the hole. Thanks, mister. Oh, right, we don't know each other's names yet. I'm Travis. Can you hear me? I can hear you. Nice to formally meet you. And you are? Do you really think a demon will just reveal their name for you? It was worth a try. But what should I call you? Just demon is fine. I take pride in what I am. No, that's boring. Are you calling my species boring? What about scribbles? Because of your face, get it? That is humiliating. It sounds like a pet's name. Well, if you're not telling me your name, then I can't change it. Scribbles it is, then. A yellow line appears by the wall. Is that for me? Yes, just follow the line and you'll find the room. The yellow line was not the only thing that appeared out of thin air. I looked surprised at the small cloud of scribbles near me. It is weirdly cute, the way it floats there with only its eyes. With only its eyes to show its emotions. Maybe not a pet, but a familiar for sure. A great start to my fantasy life. I'm already missing the eternal suffocation. I wonder if breathing is worth this torture and humiliation. You'll be fine. Weird, your voice has changed dramatically. What do you mean? I still have my sexy man voice, don't I? Please tell me that's the case. It's more like a squirrel that smoked too many cigarettes. Why would you imagine me like that? Me? My voice depends on your imagination. I don't have an actual voice, so yes, you. I don't know, it's just harder for me to imagine your sexy voice with that mascot body. No hard feelings. Fucking hell! I suppose teasing my new friend is not the nicest thing I can do, so I stop. For now. I do as I'm told and follow the line. Soon enough, I start hearing distant voices again. Second now. Water time. Alright. I arrive at the source of the sound, a grand door big enough to fit eight and a half of me, I think. Now, let me just sneak in real quick. I open the door very, very slowly. The door creaks loud enough for a particular character from the back of the room to hear. Someone I recognize. I really hope he stayed quiet about our incident. I don't need the whole academy to know I fell down a hole. I came by at the right time. The headmaster was just about to start the gathering with the important announcements. Even if it wasn't too noisy, a single presence coming in late still attracted some attention at least. A wolf and a tiger particularly are the ones I'm most worried about. Oh, those intense glares. Look like they want to make me dinner. Their dinner. It's fine. I see a familiar black and white cat in the crowd, waving at me with both hands frantically. I'm glad there is someone I somewhat know, even if he's probably the weird guy in the academy. Although, looking around, most people have quite eccentric clothing as well as some very revealing. Some just straight up bad, like call the fashion police kind of bad. And some of them are just wearing lingerie. The summer just ended, so it's still pretty hot outside, but that's just too distracting. perverts like me have to suffer because of their fashion choices. What kind of voice was I doing for Tartarus again? Tate again. No. Hey there, little guy. Lucky you, they delayed the gathering for some reason. Yeah, I was forgetting what voice I did for him. Hey, Crop Top, your trap did leave me a little ruggedy. You look fine to me. Good thing you brought spares. Yeah, I sure did. That's what happened. I just changed. I already forgot I got cleaned up. Idiot. It's not every day a demon puts spells on me, okay? Ooh, we can talk about more clothes cleaning later. The headmaster is going to announce the test. Among other things, but only care about the test. So the test is real? Should I be what? Yes, you should be very worried. Also, the headmaster is a fucking creep. I'm cut short by some loud music and the grand figure of a lion. He's huge. Everyone got quiet all of a sudden. Deathly silence enveloped the room. Wasn't the headmaster supposed to be a rabbit? He's been the headmaster for over a decade, as far as I remember. What's his name? Mr. Settle? Mr. Sebel Mandrate. He was supposed to be, but they thought a lion was a better representation of power. A symbol, if you may, so they made this guy headmaster instead. Kind of racist, if you ask me, but you creatures are simple like that. How do you know all that? When you're stuck in a crystal for so long, you're bound to find information one way or the other. There might be more reasons for the decision, but moral politics never interested me. No more questions. It can't be the only reason. The headmaster starts speaking. Good morning, distinguished guests, dear teachers and beloved students. My name is Argus Kiraman, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to a new year at our prestigious academy. This would be my first year as headmaster. Taking this common trait into consideration, I do hope me and all the fresh talent present here today will get along nicely. I would like to thank the student council and shard leaders for their hard work. What is that? Oh, okay. For dealing with the everyday problems and managing the new arrivals, as well as the teachers' council and other staff members for their loyalty. I hope we can all get along for as long as I am in this position. With all that being said, it is time for the general rules of the history of Laconia. Some groans and grunts can be heard after he says that. I suppose it's the same speech every year. Most first years don't seem too bothered. The headmaster pulls out a huge book, ornamented with gold or some other yellow material, looking very expensive but also very old. Well, this is gonna take a while. He talked about different rules, like how to behave, punishments for breaking said rules, and more for about 20 minutes. Detention was a popular punishment choice. One second, y'all. Water time. We are going to be having a very late dinner tonight. Oh my goodness, it's already 11:40. My God, we're going to be eating food after 12. I got work tomorrow too. Jesus. Okay, whatever. You know, you're settling into a new place. Things are going to be hectic for a little while. At least I got good hours at work, so money. Ooh, excuse me. Another one was tours around the city, so community service. Stop burping. Sounds unique and quite interesting. Everything else was basic. Your usual don't bully others, don't break anything, etc. Maybe I should have been a bit more late. Despite everyone's boredom, Tartarus was beaming with excitement. We look the same age. I think this might be his first year here, too. Finally, the headmaster got to something I'm actually interested in. The first principle sorting. As most of you know, the Laconia Academy doesn't use the standard class classification you're all so used to. Instead, we have the so-called shards. There are 4 different shards available to choose from. Slayer's Shard. Their job is dealing with small numbers of Nightfallen stealthily and quickly, as well as making sure the protection barriers remain untouched. Sorcery Shard. Usually paired with a Defender or Slayer in missions. Their magic is versatile and useful for many situations, but few possess powerful magic abilities to become a sorcerer. Defender's Shard. Usually deployed in small areas where barriers were not yet implemented. They play the role of bodyguards for any long-distance journey from barrier to barrier. And last but not least, the Summoner's Shard. They use the power of defeated foes to make them fight for them using the gemstone they drop. The summons are used for missions, hard or dangerous manual labor, and most importantly, a summoner can learn to use a gem's energy to power modern machinery, including barriers. First years will have to make their choice between one of these shards, depending on their capabilities. Choose carefully, as this will dictate the rest of your life at Laconia. Nope. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!